When making Rice Krispie treats, it's very important that you always get organic butter.
Slapping on those beef tips. I'm macking, slapping on those beef tips.
Mackin' slapping.
Macking, slapping on those beef tips.
Time for the work Christmas party, and I dressed up for the occasion. We're here. We let ourselves in. I don't know if anybody knows that we're here, but Molly's got something to show you.
Christmas time.
Okay, that looks better, but now you just look mad.
What you trying to get at?
I'm just saying. Just saying. Well, the office party was a success. Molly's driving behind me right now. I didn't really take a lot of footage because I wasn't sure who wanted to be in the video. You know, there was a lot of people there, and I didn't want to, like, you know, I didn't know who wants to be on YouTube or what, but a lot of food, some good presents. I'm coming home with a pretzel ball platter, which if you don't know what that means, it's soft pretzel bites with a big ass thing of cheese. So basically my Christmas is already made. I just wish that I wasn't so socially awkward, and it's like this weird out of body thing with anxiety. Like, you know it's not logical and you know what the proper thing to do is, but you can't do it. Like, I'm not a hugger, and like I feel weird, like there's this social thing that I'm supposed to hug people when you like leave a party, even as, you know, when people around me are doing it, so it's like a normal thing to do, and then you're the weird one if you don't do it. But I just not a hugger, and I always do this weird like bye wave, and it's just like so awkward. I'm just so awkward. Like, I need Liz there as my social buffer because she knows what to do in social situations. She has the etiquette books. She was raised with those things. I don't know any of that shit. My mom was awkward too. I have a hypothesis. We need to test this. Maybe you drive faster on the way home. Huh? I am finding that I'm driving a lot faster than I used to. I used to not really go above 60, but it was more of a car limitation than I guess me. Or maybe I'm just so used to pressing hard on the gas to go forward that now it's like lurching me because the car's not having any wind resistance due to the muffler not being in 3 pieces. But either way, I gotta watch my speed. I can't afford a speeding ticket, especially now while I'm videotaping myself and vaping. I've got all kinds of things wrong in here. Okay, so another awkward thing was when I was saying goodbye and everybody was kind of like getting their shoes on and stuff. I was at the doctor's house and her husband, and I was talking to him and saying goodbye, and instead of being like, thank you so much for letting us come here, you know, this was great, instead of doing any of the normal societal things, I said, isn't it going to feel so nice when everybody leaves and the house is all quiet? And he was like, well, that's depressing. And then I didn't know what to say, because that's not depressing to me. It's like, you know, it's nice to have people over, but then that moment when everybody leaves and it's quiet, it's just such a nice moment. And I guess he didn't feel the same way, and I'm just always going to be awkward as fuck. Well, it's Monday, and I am sick. I have to go to Target right now for medicine. Anyways, I am not feeling well today. But when I just got into my car, somebody was in my car last night. My door was not closed all the way. My Adidas box that for some reason I never take out of the car was rifled through, and then they probably opened it up to see these used ass Nikes, and that was disappointing. My little compartment in the center was open. A little compartment up front was open. I don't see anything missing because there's really nothing of value in my car. the one thing that was valuable is still here. So I don't know if they were looking for money. But somebody was in my fucking car last night. You could at least close the fucking door all the way. Tuesday. Oh, fuck. It's Tuesday! Alright. So I'm out here with my little vape thing all alone. I don't care that she's not smoking, but what happened to our mental health breaks? We need the mental health breaks. Oh shit, no! Let me grab something on my car. It's not your car. Haven't fingerboarded once in the last 48 hours. Okay. Did you take some crack before we went to lunch? I want a Caesar side salad and let's see. Yeah, I can read. I just wanted to see the menu. Yeah. Oh, no,
Somebody else is beeping at him.
I thought somebody was beeping at me.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. Thank you. I can read. I didn't mean to be a bitch, but I'm not stupid. So every year, when Todd sends a card, he includes glitter or confetti. And this was a tradition started by Shelley. And it's my favorite thing to do this, because my mom wouldn't let me when I was a kid.
She gave me her old nana.
She gave me her own nana.
Oh. Premier parking. And... oh, shit. I waited way too long to turn. Wait, that guy's parked like an asshole.
You could have made it, but it would have been tight.
It's okay. I'll just go right here where I feel comfortable.
There was
It's okay. I feel more comfortable turning here. Oriental Palace Buffet. Bologna. My glasses are fogged. Look, my veggies. I got all the shrimps. You say, if you ever see me driving and I'm really getting into it and I'm like, yeah, just assume I'm listening to Lisa Loeb. Liz is throwing a little cookie making party for her coworkers tonight, but she made her famous vegan mac and cheese, so I thought I'd take a picture for Reed. Oh yeah, get the little sloppy sounds. All right, so as you know, since I'm telling you now, my MacBook is not in good health. A month ago, my brother-in-law fixed it. He put a new hard drive in it, and it was pure bliss. Me and my baby were back together again. But then, one day the battery exploded, and the 4 weeks of bliss ended, and I was back to using a netbook. Can't edit on that thing. My broseph-in-law. He's kind of a tech guy. He kind of knows some things, and he seems to have a stockpile of computers. So he's letting me borrow this iMac with no specific ETA on when it is to be returned. I'm hoping 6 months, but you know these things are not cheap to buy. So I've got his baby in a seatbelt. So it's been a week. Today at work was bad. It sucked. It was bad. I don't want to talk about it. I'm cooking dinner now. Editing has been interesting this week because I don't think that iMovie likes to run off of externals and going from 2 different Macs. There's just been issues, so it's not perfect this week. Every time I wanted to splice out like a couple seconds of a video, it would then render it as like it would say that the video was corrupted. And so like there's some pauses and stuff that I just couldn't take out. So Vanessa, give me a break this week, okay? Next week I'll try harder. Love you. Felicia appeared. Oh, wow, Felicia appeared. Capture her. I haven't started wrapping presents, and tomorrow is Christmas Eve. So after I'm finished editing this, that's what I'm gonna do. Bye from Dee and Felicia. She's the Duchess of Birdtown.